let's make some corsets.
For this tutorial, you'll need black cotton fabric, trim, black ribbon, and some boning. Let's start by making a pattern. You're going to need 2 symmetrical pieces. So for this, I just looked at a photo of an example and freehand drew it. I went back and made the curve less dramatic. Test out your pattern to make sure it will fit how you want. As you can see, it was a little long, so I decided to go back and take some length off. Next, cut 4 pieces of your pattern to make an outside and an inside for each half. Now that we have 4 pieces, let's measure our other materials. Decide how much trim you need. I got mine from Joann's and it's this black twill with some rings on it. I've seen other options for trims with holes and I think I wouldn't really use this again. Measure the length of each boning section you'd like. Trace the casing where you would like the boning to go. Be sure to leave some extra room for the casing in the center. That way when you sew the trim, you don't have to sew over the boning. Now, right sides together, sew the bottom of each half. Then sew the curved side, again, right sides together. Sew along your marked lines to make the other sides of the casing, and then put your boning inside of each slot. Make sure you trim your boning slightly shorter than the actual length of the corset. That way you don't have to sew over the top of the boning when finishing up that hem. Cool! So to finish it off, fold over and hem the top and straight stitch all across. Make sure again to avoid the boning for the sake of the health of your needle. For the back, I sewed the sides together and then turned the leftover under to hem. An alternative to this is mirroring your pattern the opposite way I did, so you have one piece to begin with and don't need to make that extra seam. I didn't have enough boning, which is why I sewed an extra seam as kind of a lame alternative. Now let's sew on that trim. I tucked the raw edges under and sewed on all 4 sides to make sure I secured it super well. The corset should look something like this. So now we are ready for the final touches. Estimate how much ribbon you need, and then lace it through the corset. Here is the final result. I can't wait to wear
Wear this with a t-shirt dress or even over a sweater and some jeans. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you'd like to see more DIY and sewing videos.